I was really thinking about that question, what would prohibit somebody from getting involved? And I would have to say nothing should.
Y'all have been together for years at this point, and you guys have just been an absolute blessing to our training this week. We're just so humbled and fortunate to have you guys here, and you guys are taking time out of the training here, albeit on a break. But we're taking away from your break. So if you guys don't mind kind of just giving your backstory, that'd be great.
Yeah. David and Tresa Bosley. We're from Washington State and Missouri. We have spent the last 15 years building our own business in Missouri. She's in the marketing and sales for our business. I'm in the mentoring and the guiding and the training for our business. And we're just at a stage in life, we've been doing the same thing for 30-something years. We've been married for 38 years. And we're at a stage in life we want to be closer to the kids and the grandkids, which is in Washington. And I don't retire well, so we're entrepreneurs at heart. We always want to be building something. I had some experience in real estate 22 years ago, and so I know that's a viable option. I started watching the VIP education channel and just YouTube junkie, looking for what really clicks for me that I could get up every morning passionate about, and that my wife would also love to do with me. And I woke her up in the middle of the night after watching actually one of your videos.
I'm sorry.
I woke her up in the middle of the night, like 2 or 3 in the morning, and says, I found it. This is what we're going to do. And it wasn't just because it's real estate. I've been a California realtor before and a loan officer. It was the unique niche that really attracted me for the profile of people that I understand because I'm an entrepreneur and a business owner myself. And so your niche really attracted me as an opportunity for us to get involved with that I could be passionate about every day. So.
Fantastic. And let me hit pause on that. And we talk about this, guys, and we don't shy away from the fact we are a faith-based organization. We don't throw that in people's faces, but we let folks know that that's how we do business. We are servants' hearts. Talk about your ministry, if you don't mind.
We do. We still continue to have a ministry of boys and girls ranches in the state of Missouri, and we take in and contract with parents to help rescue their kids from drugs, alcohol, maybe truancy. They've got addictions or damage that's happened to them from some abuse that's happened in their life. And so we've been doing that actually for 35, 36 years. 17 or 18 very formally in the state of Missouri. We have a big team, about 30 people that help us with that, and basically just help parents rescue their kids before they get caught up into the system. And it is a faith-based Christian program, and again, like you say, it's nothing we force on anybody, but that's what motivates and drives us to help others is our faith. And so that's what we do. We've raised, 2,400 kids over the last, 15 years, a year and a half of each one. And so we've got a very large family now of people that call us mom and dad. So it's been very rewarding for health reasons. And just like I say, just switching gears, we're kind of shifting into a legacy phase of our business where we're handing it off to people that we've trained. And now we'll always be involved with it. We'll never get away from that. But we're trying to find something else that helps us prepare for our own retirement as well.
Well, I mean, that's just that's phenomenal that y'all have put that at the forefront of how you guys spend your time. Obviously, that many kids, you've affected their lives. That's just so admirable. We love that. We love doing business with folks like you. You've got a bigger family now. You have the PINK family as well.
Nice.
Tresa, I would love to hear you kind of talk about your back experience. Obviously, you guys are kind of one and the same. You guys share in the ministry. You are a pro at this point. I've heard you talk about scripting during this. We kind of do the role plays. Y'all are just absolute sponges. We know you're going to knock it out of the park, and you just have an infectious personality. So we would love to get some of that on camera, if you don't mind.
Well, I think my heartbeat really when it comes to either the ministry we've done or even PINK is really just the idea and the concept behind it, that you're investing your life into making somebody else's life better. Mm-hmm. So I always think about the American dream, what we say our American dream is, and it's always, if you ask a young girl, it's to be a bride and have a picket fence in a White House or whatever it is, or maybe, they want to go into trades or she wants to do whatever. But we always know there's some dream that somebody has, and almost always it's associated with some type of ownership into something, whether it's business or it's a home, or it's their future, and they're looking into that. So I love that with what we do in our ministry is primarily I get to work with parents who obviously their dream is to have a united home, to bring a child home and good health and mental health and all that. And so you're getting to invest into that family. And I love that about Pink, and everything that we've learned over this training weekend really is you're getting to invest in one more way into some family, whether it's traditional or a non-traditional family, that really wants to have a home, have a place where they build memories or they have a legacy and they get to pass that on. So I think that's the most exciting thing in what we do, that we get to reach out with our experience and the time we have. And obviously we don't know everything, but what we do know is that we love to help people. We love to be involved in their future and their stability. And this gives us really that opportunity to make someone's dreams come true.
No, it really kind of falls in line with the ministry, and now we're doing different things, but what we love is providing people the ability to get ultimate home ownership, which is, in our opinion, the American dream, right?
Yes.
So this is a perfect kind of bolt-on to what you guys are currently and actively
Very
doing.
compatible.
Obviously, y'all have servants' hearts, but you like to do business as well, and we are certainly not a nonprofit. Profit is not a bad word in our world, but when you can look yourself in the mirror every day, you're making nice money, but you're also doing right by people and helping change other people's lives. That's why we exist. Those are our mission statements. You've seen them in our training room. So y'all and I spent a lot of time over the phone before you guys flew in town here.
Very good.
I always try, and we always joke and we say we play poker with both cards up on the table. We give the good, the bad, and the ugly. Transparency, full disclosure is what we do. We love the fact that y'all came in town. How's the training been so far? I got to ask. Exceeded, below, higher than expectations?
I don't have the real estate background that David had, because I was raising our children and doing other things when he did real estate. But there's always pillow talk, and so they come home and share what's going on in real estate or whatever else. And so I developed a real love for real estate and a real love for staging homes and a real love for all of that. So for me, this training has been a little different because I'm really getting my first set of training, which I actually really love, because I'm not having to undo any ideas that I might have had coming in. I really didn't have any preconceived ideas. I just came in to really be trained.
Came in as a blank canvas.
Blank canvas. And I love it because I feel like I'm really getting a good fundamental understanding of the foundation. And to me, I have to say, I love the mission statements on the boards. I love that it is doing, working with people in the right way. And even though, yes, we are not a nonprofit, we're a for-profit, but still bringing to mind something that's good for everybody. And I love that, and I love what I've been taught. I go home every night, I can hardly sleep with everything that I'm learning. So I'm grateful for the training, and I think everybody should invest in it a couple times a year just to really keep their mind refreshed on what's a priority and how to do it and meet the needs of everybody involved.
No, I appreciate that. Anything to dovetail off that, David?
I've obviously in my professional life been to a lot of seminars, a lot of training. I've paid for a lot of those things. This all started first with you on the phone answering questions. When the big wig, picks up his phone and calls you back, and sometimes calls you more often than you can even pick up the phone. That impressed me. By the time you were done answering our questions, my wife and I were comfortable taking what for us was a sizable chunk of change to invest in this business. I was not going to do it online. I was going to have to see and meet everybody. Since I've been here, it's like the entire team, every member of it has a different proficiency, and it's really impressive. They all have the same heart, the same family, the same kind of moral and ethical code, which I'm very comfortable with, coming as a Christian and a pastor, but also the professionalism of the training, having been through much of that already, is really, really good. The sales training, the technical stuff in the back door, which is what I need the most, I've been very, very impressed. The marketing materials, just like every base is covered. And whenever I have a question, that I'm thinking and troubleshooting, we're getting to that, and they really are. So there's just second to none as far as your guys' ability to get us ready to take this on the road. I'm very, very impressed.
So you feel like you're going out of here kind of guns loaded, if you will.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
And
doubt.
obviously, we always talk about during the training, it doesn't end at this point. You know, unfortunately, we kind of hate saying our goodbyes on the 4th day of the training, but our journey is just starting together. You guys are going to have your coach. We're going to be all talking. Obviously, you have direct access to everyone here. So if you were to kind of give a parting shot, you know, if someone's on the fence, someone's watching this video right now that's thinking, you know, is this a scam? There's tons of white noise out there. We always like the good, the bad, and the ugly. So we talked on our brief walk up here to the studio today. This is unscripted.
Yeah.
Right? So
Right.
what would you say to someone that's...
We have, just in our Uber drives back and forth here to the seminar and the training, we've run into many entrepreneurial-minded people, and we've talked to them already about Pink and about why they probably want to get involved with it. I was talking to a lady who's in real estate school right now, and I said, I'm a realtor. You really want to come and take a look at this before you get stuck in an office doing up calls for a real estate company. I really think if you're somewhere in the country right now and you call down here and you find out that an area is available to you, I would seriously consider getting involved. And again, we're just getting started, but you know, I'm a thinker, and I've troubleshot this thing front and back, and I've watched every video possible, you know, and many other opportunities as well. And I really think you need to take a serious, long, hard look at opening up your own area for Pink. I don't think you'll regret it.
Teresa?
Yeah. You know, I was really thinking about that question. You know, what would prohibit somebody from getting involved? And I would have to say nothing should. I think the thing that I've been the happiest with in relationship to the training is while we're going through training and we're working and we leave at night, the staff is staying on 3 hours or 4 hours longer to do more training to get ready for the next session we have, or to put a video out, or to do something like that. And so most businesses, and it's not like we haven't been around the block, this isn't our first rodeo doing business, but I have learned over time that there's a lot of sales pitches to get people in, and then there's no follow-up to keep them in. So it's the instant gratification of a business to pull somebody in, feel like you've made a conquer, but not really a disciple. And I think with this, the greatest part of this is really what I'm seeing with people that we're talking to, other people that have come in to be part of the training that have been with the company. They're coming in, giving your time. There's 6 months of 6 weeks of training pods that we're going to continue with. We're not just leaving and being kicked out the door and say, wow, we hope you make it. Good luck, rah, rah. So we really have 6 weeks of training pods, and then we have a coach. And that coach is going to walk us through every one of them. So no matter what you come in knowing or what you come in not knowing, you don't really have to be afraid of that, because you're going to have somebody that's really dedicating their time to you for months and months and months, and even years. It's going to walk you through a tricky, we have a tricky thing here, we need help with this, and they're just willing to answer and beyond. So I think that is, I would say, one of the real highlights of it, and an exciting part for us, because we're leaving, but I'm not leaving fearful. I'm not leaving going, oh my word, how am I going to do this? I'm leaving going, okay, I can do this, because I've got this whole team standing behind me, and they're not just waving pom-poms, but they're bringing knowledge with it and information, and that's super encouraging. When you step out on faith and you take an adventure, you want to know that you're having a great adventure, but you want to share that with people around you, so you're not alone in doing that.
No, and I appreciate the positive feedback and the positive comments. The check's in the mail.
Thanks.
For that, by the way.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, no, and obviously I say that in jest, but we appreciate the compliments there, guys. We're always trying to get better. We are far from perfect, just like all of God's creatures, but we are certainly trying to strive to be the best. Having folks like you that are part of our team help us get there. You guys are inspirational to us, people that are putting their faith into us, and obviously financial investment. We don't take that lightly. So it's always humbling to have great folks like you guys on board with us. You guys are sharp as they come. We hope we can have you back on the channel here to talk about continued success as we go.
Our first deal.
Well, I will certainly be interviewing you for that as well. So with that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a wrap here on this. Thank you for joining us here on Pink TV. Guys, this is going to be such an exciting YouTube channel. We're going to talk about all things pink, of course, hence Pink TV. We're also going to be talking about non-traditional real estate investment strategies. If you like what you hear today, you like what the Mosleys had to say, go ahead and smash that like button below. If you're a subscriber, fantastic. Thank you for joining us. If you're not one already, go ahead and subscribe. Tell friends, family, enemies. We want like-minded folks here on the channel that want additional education like this. And of course, ding that bell notification below when you want alerts when we're bringing new relevant content here on the Pink television channel. Thank you and make it a great day.